Hey folks, doing Hero of None here. Showing stuff off on the PTS for the DragonGuard DLC, which is the next one coming up in roughly October, November. We're looking at PTS's styles, motif styles, several of the undaunted styles that are coming in, and other good stuff like that. We do not have all the styles, unfortunately, because they didn't supply to us, and I'm guessing that some stuff is still in the works. But we have a good idea about some of the stuff coming in. I do notice, however, that there are some clipping issues on some of these, so expect that they're going to be also changing these in the upcoming weeks. But for now, let's take a look at the motifs for our DragonGuard and Shields of Sench, and some of the undaunted stuff. So, first up, maybe using the outfit style here, or outfit station here, to try to take a look at some of the armors here. And we are looking at the DragonGuard style. This is the heavy style here, as you can see. Weapons, so you can see it with two by the side here. You have Imperial type influences. You can notice with the mohawk on top here, the red diamond in the middle here, but then you have like the Khajiit inlays, the kind of flourishes and styles that come with it. Next, on light, again, kind of I don't know what they call it there. It's like the sideways mohawk. You get the helmet coming down to either side. Kind of interesting here as well. This is more of a leather-based material, and this is more of a metal-based material, which actually I like, because most of the other stuff, like you take a look at other styles and motifs that are out there, and a lot of times they just have metal on top of the light armor, and sometimes the light armor actually looks more beefy than the heavy armor for some reason. Just to show you a variation as well. That is a DragonGuard Jerkin. And the DragonGuard Light. Or, sorry, Robe. I'll undo that. And then the medium. Medium, I think, is a good combination here as well. Interesting, you got a little scarf here too. Notice though, with the light, you always had this thing here, but then look at the heavy. It's like it's under the breastplate for some reason. So I think that's one thing they're probably going to change on that. Pretty good combinations and transitions between each one of these sets here. Let's take a look at some of the weapon styles here. It's a little easier to show this off here like this. That's a sword. That's your dagger right there. This here is your bow style. Kind of interesting they go with the red instead of the gold, but you can always dye that out, I guess. Go back here and show off the axe. Yep. Find that, that's no problem. So that's the one-handed axe. And one-handed mace. DragonGuard style again. Also notice you got the dragon type of look or inlay in the axe blade there. Pretty cool. And you notice that they have the red diamond kind of incorporated in most of this here. Take a look at the big beefy two-hander axe. Again, you got the dragons on either side of the blade here. I'm telling the story of the zone here. The great sword here. Ooh, that is a great sword. I kind of almost expected dragonguard to look more like it was like made with dragons, but this is bad. This has much more of the imperial look to it. Which kind of goes to the lore again. Inferno Staff. Interesting. Look at this in first person. Alright. And let's look at that shield. Oh yeah, you got a dragon on that shield. Looking very Skyrim-ish. It looks like the top half of the Skyrim emblem, right? Which almost makes it a little bit Nordic, doesn't it? Anyway, that's the dragonguard style. Let's take a look at the Shields of Senech. However, note we're not going to be able to take a look at the light or heavy because the other sets from the zone do not come in that style, unfortunately. All of them come in, as you can see, Palatine, or they come in Dragonguard. So I can't show those off, and they're not even in the outfit station yet. Probably going to come in later. So we're gonna go to outfit. No outfit, doesn't matter. And a cool thing with this, you notice this? Like, they have the helmet coming up and down. It's kind of showing off here. I really wish they had something where this would come down in the middle of combat. Like, okay, you're in combat, and just like the visor flips down and then it flips up when you're not in combat. That would be so freaking cool. But I do like that, like that is in on a hinge. Because most of the other ones there, it looks like you're putting on a, I don't know, a motorcycle helmet or something like that, and you're committed into that once you put it in. Let me switch out my weapon sets here, because this isn't those armaments are not a part of this here. So this is the Shield of Senech. And I believe, if I understand the lore on this correctly, these are the guys who came in, the Imperials who came in and decided to do security and everything else like that after they got stranded in Southern Elsewhere. Overall, it's a pretty interesting set, I think. Khajiit symbols on this one here. But you got a human face on top here. Again, sorry we can only show off the medium set here. Oop. Show off here. This is the dagger and the axe. Okay. Seem to have more of a Joan and Jode type of feel to him. Ace. Sword. There's a sword there. You got the Khajiit Half Moon on the top of that sword there. It looks gonna stretch though. That mace. seems very weird. Like they have a person's face on it, but they have like Khajiit type of style to it, you know? Actually, you know what would have been cool on this? To kind of symbolize the relationship between human and Khajiit in this area. It would have been kind of cool if they had like human faces on either side and then Khajiit on the other. Sort of like represent they're in this together. Let's see. Look at the dagger. That let's look at the battle axe. Sure. I like an executioner's axe. I mean, the flourishes on it are definitely Khajiit style, but the simplicity of it is much more imperial. Oh. Interesting, okay. No, it looks nice. And I can see the phase of the moon put into the quiver here. The bow itself. Oh, there's faces in it. Okay, I see. You see him there? The faces just like kind of staring at you. Yeah, that's probably a better look for that. Oh, you can see in the first person. See? Kind of creepy though if you're on the other end of this. Like, so he's drawn back their bow there, and you're like staring at like 3 faces looking at you. Interesting. Again, the Khajiit symbol is in that blade on the very top there, but I just don't like the way it looks stretched. All. Oh, that's kind of cool though. Like, you take a look at the mace here. Like, I just realized, like, the faces have are of course are spiked there, but you've got like the mohawk of the Imperial helmet there, acting as the blades on the mace. Pretty cool. Again, though, I would have liked to see like half human, half Khajiit on these faces that they have here. I mean, simply because it's a combination between the two. They've got the Khajiit style in there. Yeah. Maybe I can petition that. Maybe that'll be the one thing that I actually get through. While everyone's bitching about the changes, I'll get the changes done for some weird style motif thing. This staff. I say it's looking more imperial than anything else here. It definitely doesn't have the Khajiit style, because the Khajiit style has more of the half moons, but you can kind of see it in the hilt of that there. Overall, it's pretty interesting, I'd say. All right, let's look at one other thing coming in here, because it's not just about these two styles coming in the new zone. We also have new stuff coming in as part of the Undaunted celebration, too. You might be telling me, well, Brian, or Hero, Bill. Yeah, that's good. Say the name. Anyway. Might be saying, Hero, well, like, I already have these sets. Like, why does it matter if they're selling it through the event thing? And I will tell you, the reason you want these is because they're opal. And what does opal mean? It means opal. Like, take a look at the Engine Guardian here, right? With this nice little brass finish. And then take a look at the opal. It looks almost like oil. Like, you can't get a dye like that. Hell, you can't even dye it. So these are undyeable. So there is still reason to get the other version if you want to get like something that looks a little bit different here. But honestly, why would you? Like, look at that. That's freaking. It's freaky, but it's cool at the same time. I do like the potential these have. Now, they also have weapon styles. As you can see, they glow blue. I'm gonna have to change my gear setup a little bit so you can see the other ones here. I think I like the blood spawn the most. It's kind of the most menacing. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Let us get on some more stuff here. Let's do a dual wield. And then do a bow on the back bar. I always love bows. Weapon styles. Also, we have some new life stuff here as well. Apologize on that. Don't mean to be rushing and showing all that off right now. That here is the blood spawn mace, which I don't think is as good. Forge hammer. Yep. Opal Lambris sword. Actually burning. This one's actually got lightning pouring from it, which is pretty cool. Alright, and weapon style here. Choking bow. Lambris, kind of burning. Engine Guardian. I think the Engine Guardian lightning here is pretty freaking awesome. Blood spawn. Blood spawn's not too bad actually. You get that that kind of hue coming off of it. Yeah, we're gonna take that off there. Thank you. Then we're gonna get an Inferno Staff and a great sword. We can take a look at the last sets here. First up in staff looks for these. Oh wait, we already took a look at staffs. What am I doing? Sorry guys. I'm losing my mind. That's what I'm doing. What am I missing? Oh, that looks fucking cool. Okay, yeah, I am losing my mind now. Look at that. Look at that great sword. That is the Engine Guardian. They didn't put them all in. I'm pretty surprised at that. The Troll King Battle Axe, which I think that's pretty good there too. Lambrus versus Troll King. I mean, both kind of look the same to me. Bloodspawn kind of looks the same, but then it has the horns coming out the back of it, which definitely badass. Somebody's gonna be remembering your name if you whack them with that thing. Ah, that's what I'm forgetting. Apologize on that, guys. I know what I missed. Shields. Opal Troll King. Lambrus. Engine Guardian. Oh, that lightning coming off is pretty cool. Bloodspawn. Like the Bloodspawn. So guys, that's some of the new stuff that's coming up on the PTS. So don't worry about all the changes that are coming up here and things that are gonna, you know, you're gonna ruin your PvP or PvE with all the builds here. The styles look good. If you look good, then you hopefully feel good. Anyway, catch you guys all a little bit later with more content. We're gonna look at some houses and other good stuff in this patch. See you next time.